Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we'll be making a GK application that will actually increase our general knowledge. So we'll be using an API from the API ninjas, and the API that we are going to use today is under Thriver section. It's kind of API that contains some category, and based on the category we have selected, we'll get a question and then we'll get an answer. Alright, so if I select mathematics here, if I send the request, then I'll get a mathematics question and the answer. So we'll be making a good UI interface with this API. We'll be using this API. Okay, so first of all, let's start our Visual Studio Code. So I have already done that. So I have installed Express, and I have imported Express, and then I have imported HTTPS. Alright, so let's zoom in if you can't see here. So I have imported Express and I have imported HTTPS. Alright, so now what I will do here is that I will just set up an object here. So variable object is equal to, and this object will contain some items which are host name. This will be a string, and then the path, this will be also a string, and then the method, which will be a get, and then headers, which will be nothing but our API key. Alright, so now let's get our API key from API ninjas. This is our API key. Alright, so let's go back and let's get the host name. So api.apininjas.com, and I'll copy that and paste it over here. Notice that I'm not using .https in the front, and the path is the /v1, and we have to specify the category here. So I'll just type the category to be music. Right, the headers, so inside the header there should be a X API key, and I have to paste my API key here. My API key is this one. I'll just copy this and paste it over here. Right, let's see. We are done with the object now. Now let's try to send the request. So I'll just type here https.get, and we'll send the object, then a callback, a request request, and inside that callback I'll get a request request.n and data, and then another callback, and then console dot, let's try to console log the data. Let's see what happens if I just run that. I got a buffer. Okay, so I need to convert that to JSON format. So I'll just type here json.parse, and we are parsing the data. Now let's try to run that again, and we'll get a question and we'll get an answer. Notice that this is inside an array, and inside that array there is a kind of an object. So let us first save that inside a variable over here. So variable I won't type response. I'll messed up with something. So I'll just type it a unique name, which will be basically what should I type here? Maybe Okay, this is the most hardest thing in the JavaScript. So maybe the name will be set. Variable set is equal to json.parse, and we are parsing data. And inside, I'll just type here a question. Question is equal to set, and you know that set is a kind of array, and inside that array there is a question. As you can see that over here, this is an array, so the first item of the array and the first item will contain a question and an answer. Dot question. Alright, so now variable answer is equal to set 0 dot answer. Now let's console.log. The question is, let's set the question here, and the answer is answer. Now let's try to run that again. Okay, the question QESITI1. Yes, there's a typo here. QUESTION. Alright, let's try to see that again. Okay, the question is this, the answer is this. You know, I no longer need this console X, I'll delete that. The question is this, the answer is this. Okay, now let's quickly set up our server. So I'll just use express. I'll just type here constant app is equal to, I'll use express here. Let's listen the app on port 1234. Let's set a callback here. Alright, let's set a callback here. Console.log server running. See that? Let's see 1234. Localhost 1234. Cannot get. Okay. Now, any request that I get in the home directory, I will set a request and response. Okay. Now the response that I want to send here is welcome to the site. Let's see. Just refresh that again. Welcome to the site. Now what I want here is that I want a nice UI, so I'll just copy or get a UI from Bootstrap, the BWTSTRAP Bootstrap, and I'll go on the first Bootstrap, go on the examples, and here I got an example which is this one. I'll just copy this quickly. View page source, copy all, and create a new. Right, so index.html, paste that all thing here. Let's see if we have any CSS error. So what do you have? We need to get the Bootstrap now. So this is the CDN. Copy that and paste it in the head section. Alright. Let's refresh it. We got our Bootstrap. Now we need a CSS file. So this is the cover.css. We need to make this cover.css. Let's make that also. cover.css, and inside the CSS let's get cover.css, and I'll just copy the CSS and paste it over here. Let's refresh it. We got our CSS. Now I don't need these things, so I'll just delete that quickly. And these footer and this button. Right, so now I'll just quickly copy down this HTML. So edit as HTML, copy everything, paste it. Alright, so I have got my HTML. Yup. Now here will be our question, and here will be our answer, or this will be a question and this will be an answer. Let's change the order. Right, this will be our question and this will be our answer. So let's set that to be h3. Right. Okay, so now I'll just remove these return thing. Okay, and I'll just type here question and answer. Right, so now I want to send this index.html. So now what I want here is that I can just copy this, and I have just copied the full HTML file, and if I just go inside app.js, and if I get a request, so I will send this HTML. I'll create a new variable called HTML file. I'll just zoom in. Okay, now if I just paste all the HTML content over here, and if I'll just send that HTML file, let's see what happens. Let's run it again. Let's go on to localhost 1234, refresh it. We got our question and answer. Now I will copy all these function, all these code, alright, and paste it over here, and I will just copy my HTML also. So I'll copy that. I'll copy the whole variable and paste it here. Let's see if I messed up anything. No. Now inside this question, which is over here, I will send the question which I created, and inside the answer, let's see. Alright, so I'll just send the answer now. Let's see. Alright, so this is basically our application. Let's create a button here. So button, or what I can do is then I'll just create a form, quickly close that form, create the action will be the home directory, sorry, the root page, and the method, or let's leave that. Let's leave that to this. And if you want, you can change the category over here, like in the object here. I want the category to be let's go and quickly get all that category will be mathematics. Paste that here, refresh that. The mathematics study of property of line angle is known as geometry. Okay. Next time in series 81827 test. Okay, so we got the answer right. This is how you generate an application. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.